All right, welcome back. We've done a video going through the primary golf bag. Now we're going to just do a quick one going through the MyPLAYER progression. We'll take a look at all these settings just to see what's what. And Boom, 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 boom. So we'll go through the attributes, how you set those up. We'll go through your attribute points, your owned AP, that tells you what you can spend on your attributes. The available AP lets you know what you can spend on not just your player attributes, but all of the different shot type attributes. And then, of course, you can respec all of your attributes for 500 coins. It gives you your 500 AP back for both your player and your swing types, and you can set them all up from scratch again. So we'll go through some power. Didn't go crazy on the power. I put most of it towards contact. I left the power at only 67. And then you can add power on the clubs to what you want. I don't care about power on everything. So we went kind of easy on the power. We wanted the contact to be stronger. Swing path we put at 82. Correction at 80. So we kind of balanced that. Then we have our recovery and shaping, so we kind of split that, put a little bit more towards the shaping. And we have rhythm and transition. We just kind of balanced that, a little more on the rhythm, but kind of balanced it out. Putt weight, putt contact, we balanced those, and putt rhythm, putt path, we balanced those. So the only ones that are really a little out of balance was the shaping and the recovery. Recovery helps you if you're going to have crappy lies and you want to try and not have a swing plane that's like this. Or like this, one way or the other. So I don't have that too often, and I kind of make do when that does come up and then spend all the points here more on shaping. And then the other one was power and contact. I went more contact. I want to be able to control where I'm hitting it. I'll worry about the distance, separately. But, the distance is easier to control. Shaping and contact, you want to keep that ball going where you want it to go. So that's pretty much it for the player attributes. If we go look off the tee where we spent our skill points, we hit tee shots on every hole, so we maxed out the tee shot stuff. I did not go for the choke tee shot. I just found out I've tried it, and I just found out I wasn't using it. And the stinger, I've really hardly ever used this. I'd say probably almost never use it anymore. So the next time I respec this, I'd probably get rid of this. But it doesn't cost a lot, and it's a fun shot when you do hit it. So no big deal there. It costs the same as this, so it's really 12, 20, 24, 32, 36 points to max this out. So you could take that 36 points, put it elsewhere. The approach shots here, this is where we kind of got into a bunch of stuff. Approach, you hit that all the time, so obviously max that out. Your choked approach, I only went through here because I wanted to get to the driver off the deck. And again, this is another one of those shots that I've kind of gotten away from using, just because for me, some people, I play with a guy and he uses this off the deck thing all the time and he drills them straight as can be. But I have a hard time hitting it on point, and so you tend to spray it around. So even though you get a little more distance, you sacrifice that, you still might not hit the green. So next time around, I probably will get rid of that. And if I get rid of that, I will get rid of this. So this is probably another 36 points here, and this one's even more. So probably by getting rid of this and the choked approach and the stinger, you're well over 100 points you could put somewhere else. And eventually the trick will be, where is that somewhere else? Where else do you want to put them? Because not all of these advanced shots you end up using all the time. So, but nonetheless, I have the driver off the deck. And then on this side, you have your pitch. I don't like using the pitch, but I do use it when I need to use it. Simple as that. So I maxed that out. The runner, I don't think I have ever used the runner. Ever. It's just not a shot I'm familiar with. I don't know like what percentage to hit it distance-wise to control it. And, the ball rolls out a lot. So anyway, I just don't use it. The spinner I use quite often. And when you get into that intermediate zone, like from 40 to 60 yards, somewhere in there, if you have enough green to work with and all that, the spinner is kind of a cool shot. So I did that. I've played around with the knockdown, but I just never got to the point where I was finding that I would use it, so I just stopped here. But if I was going to make a change my next time around, this driver off the deck would go, the choked approach would go, and of course the stinger would go. Recovery, we've got punch, which I rarely use. I can't remember the last time I used a punch shot, so I could get rid of this next time around. The flop I do use, and the super flop I do use occasionally when there's just no other shot that will do it for you. So I will use those. The bunker splash shot, I've kind of gotten away from that because I use the pick more often than the splash. The power pick is an occasional shot. It's not one that I use a whole lot because you need to be in a fairway bunker kind of far away for it to be available. And the pick I use almost every bunker shot I hit is a pick, so that's a very worthwhile one to get. If you want to save a few coins, you can just go right down the middle for the power pick, skip this, skip that, that'll save you 16 coins in total. On the green, I use the chip a lot. From off the green on the fringe, it's almost always a chip. Bump and run, I never have ever had. The putt, obviously, you have to have that. Your lag putt, I don't ever use that, so I just pass through to get to the Texas wedge, which I just passed through because I wanted to get to the green reader. But I figured, well, I'm already here, I might as well just take it. But I have, in any kind of actual competitive play, ranked or skins or anything else, I'm never hitting a Texas wedge. So I could have saved, a few coins here, a few coins here, to get to this one, and just pretty much left it with this. So I could have saved a few coins here and there. And then this one, you just get these for free by playing Season 1, Season 2. The long flop, I have used this on occasion, and I used to use this tie spinner a ton, but I find I don't really end up in situations anymore that I really use this too often, and I end up chipping it in cases where I could use this. So one of the reasons I have some of these others, like I put some extra coins into this one just to get both the putt contact and putt path on the Texas wedge, because I didn't have anywhere else I wanted to put the coins. For the bunker, I pretty much filled this out everywhere I wanted. Never played with the blast, so I don't know how important or how good that might be. The recovery, I have what I need. I could probably do without the punch, but it's kind of nice to have because you might be playing a alternate shot event where your partner hits you into the rough behind it under a tree or something, and you want to hit a low shot out, so the punch is kind of for that. And then, it's kind of like, where else am I going to put the points? I'm going to put them somewhere. So that's why I have the choked approach, just passing through to get to the off the deck, and mainly to get to the off the deck. And then, I still have the stinger. So that's pretty much where I put all the points. Like I said before, if I didn't get the stinger, and if I didn't get the choked approach, and they didn't get the driver off the deck, and probably still get the punch, probably still get these. If I didn't put the coins into, this filling out the Texas wedge, I wouldn't have any of the players. I'd have like 140, 150 coins just sitting here not applied. I figured, screw it. Might as well just apply them all, put them there, and who knows, if something comes up and I use it, then I use it. So that's pretty much the build out for this player, these tee shots. And yeah, that's how I roll. And it's been working pretty well. So appreciate you watching, and we will catch you next